my little Streamlabs remote thing app on my phone updated, and it made me re-log into the thing, so I was just like trying to quickly figure out what the password was while I did stuff, and anyway, I got it figured out, so hi! Is it actually giving me an accurate representation of who's watching or how many people? It says 2, and I think it's 2. So that's good. And I know Minty's here. Hi, Minty! Caroline. We share a name, sort of. I love that we do that. I love that we have almost the same name. How is everybody? How are you doing? Hi, Minty! So you saw the pictures of the finished product. It's all done and on my dress form right now. She looks so pretty. She's ready to be worn by somebody very special. Now what was I doing? I gotta figure out what I want to do right now. Oh, that's right. I had this Christmas skirt. That's right. I put it over there. This Christmas skirt that I was working on. And I think I was going to just try to finish that up as well. Oh, you got more lace today. And I hope my blouse will look good. I think it will. Are you working on the cutsew, or was that Nemo? Can't remember. Yeah, I saw the pics. It looks great. Thanks. Thank you. It's getting colder lately, so I'm just kind of dressing meh. No, it's just a simple long sleeve blouse. Cool. Is it one of your own drafting, or are you using otome no sewing, or a pattern, or something? I gotta put stuff away. Does it save replay? Oh, interesting. I have a new thing. Oh, looks different. So weird. I use a pattern from one of my books. Cool. One of your textbooks, perhaps, or just a book of reference that you have. Why do I have so many pens out right now? I must have been doing some drafting or something. Put these away. Okay, pencils. Go with pencils. Markings. Pen. Marker. Pen. Oh no. Okay, there's that. And then my usuals. The gosurori I have. Oh, yeah. How's it working out? Now I'm not working on it because I have to finish my thesis. No. I would be scared of a thesis. I am not very academic. I'm more of a hands-on and learn how to use my hands kind of person. Except when it comes to creative writing, because then you're just pulling things out of your ass and you can just make up all kinds of fantastical stories, so long as they make some kind of sense. But writing papers has never been a strong suit of mine. And yeah, so that's a thing. In looking to continue my education, I want to continue so that I can finish at least an associate's degree, because I'm on the verge of graduating with a certificate at least. I just finished the last requirement for that, but I need to continue on to complete my associates just for myself, really, so that I could have like a piece of paper that said I did this thing. And one of the requirements is taking English, either composition or in communications as a public speaking class. I have the option to take, which I'm okay at. I don't think I'm great at it, but you know. Yeah, me too, but I had to do a thesis for your master, yeah. Ooh boy, that is a long process. Like I said, I've never been quite an academic, but I admire those who go through that sort of struggle. I just like to craft and get really good at it. And basically with everything. Oh, by the way, was I talking to you about gouache yesterday because of fashion illustration and you said you didn't do it very much? I think I'm remembering this conversation now. Because I'm like so obsessed with this set of gouache, jelly gouache that you can get, and I want it so bad. It's such a silly thing to want. I don't even know like how often I'll use it, but I love art supplies, and I have an unhealthy relationship with art supplies. I think I did. Oh, I did sew it. I just kept it pinned here. Okay. I gotta get working. See. Yeah, you just want it to end. But now I have to write, and I hate that. Well, if you need to lurk, you can lurk. I won't distract you from your thesis. Having at least one person in the watch numbers is fine by me, even if you're not responding. I'm just gonna do my thing. And if you want to pop back in and chat, that's totally cool too. So, yeah, I think I was just gonna continue with that there winter dress after I finish this skirt that I brought out yesterday. So yeah, don't let me keep you if you have to work and do your thesis. That is important. And I will understand. One of these days I'm gonna make a petticoat. I've made them before and they're a pain in the ass, but rewarding once they're done. That there. No, I'm not writing right now. I'm in the waiting room at the hospital. Waiting for your sister and your mom. Are they okay? Is everything okay? Oh, dear me. I could use these for something. Your sister's sick and isn't getting better, so we had to come. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, it's a good thing you're at the hospital. I really hope that they take care of your family. Goodness. I don't know why I had to come as well. Well, you know, I mean, Portugal is also a Latin country, so family is important to Latin families. That much I understand. Yeah, that's true, right? Because they don't let me wait with them. Weird. Well, I hope she pulls through and gets better. I'm so sorry to hear that your sister is sick. That's no fun for anybody. I'm annoyed. They only let my mom be there because my sister is a minor? But you're family. Maybe it's different in Portugal? I guess? I don't know. So these tools belong in my toolbox. This goes on the shelf over here. Now, fair warning. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. You're welcome, of course. I care even though we've never met. It's no fun to hear when somebody you've been acquainted with is having, you know, family with health issues. I did want to say that I have a friend coming over. She wants to play with sewing and crafting and stuff, so I'm not sure if she's going to be comfortable being in front of a camera, so I may or may not be on later this afternoon when she said she was coming over. But she is into acting. And so I don't think she's not really one to have a problem being in front of a camera. Mostly I'm just erring on the side of caution. In other news, I brought this out because this is the dress that I made yesterday. This is that dress right here. Gosh, you can tell how often I've opened this book. I think this one is my favorite volume, is number 2, because I've made so many things out of this. I know I've made this bolero, I've made that blouse, I've made this jumper skirt. I made this dress recently. I made this coat. There's those bloomers. I haven't made those, but I did digitize or copy that. What else did I? Oh, I made this dress. Yeah, this has got to be one of my favorites as far as the one that I go to the most because it has the best basic shapes for essentials. And I was thinking of using that same what? Oh, right. I also got the iron portable thingy you have for the table. Oh, cool! You got the mat. That's awesome. You haven't used it yet, but you're gonna love it. Trust me, I love it. I know you will. Where was I? My train of thought is like all over the place right now, like it's anywhere else, any other time. I brought this out because I wanted to make maybe this dress. This is a great jump skirt for the fabric that I got from Modes for You. I thought should I do the same dress out of both fabrics or should I do different dresses? I was going to draft a larger size, just the large size of this one. So this one, I'm not going to do this stupid 3-tiered skirt thing. That is so hard. I hate it. I mean, it looks great. It looks great. It gives it a nice A-line shape. But I don't think I have enough fabric for that. One, also they're a pain in the ass too, so there's that. But yeah, I was thinking that's why I brought it out. So there's that. I have this, and I also have a Christmas dress that really just needs to be closed up. I think I need to pick out. See, this is before I learned my lesson about closing up the side before putting in the zipper. How dumb was I? Oh my god. Whew, so guess what? I have to open that up. Did I do that on the inside too? God damn it. Did I really? No. No, I didn't. Oh, I was smart there at least. But yeah, I think I closed it up and then I started putting on the bottom ruffle here. Also dumb. I mean, you can do that when it's lace and just overlay the lace, overlap it at a place, at a spot. But I found out it's easier to just have this open, put all the ruffle in, and then when you're closing up the side seam or the back seam, wherever it is, you're also closing up the seam where the ruffle meets. So that is what I'm probably going to work on. It won't take me that long. Maybe make different dresses or make it look different, like with bows or whatever. But it depends on the design and what you want. This is true. I don't know yet. I just like to look at it so far. I'm just like, ooh, pretty fabric. It's going to go right there on my shelf with all my other pretty fabric that I have just way too much of. I have a problem. It's kind of the same with video games. It's like, yes, I have this video game. Now it will go on my shelf to collect dust next to all the other video games I don't have time to play. It's a terrible problem. I think the other thing I did I used the ruffler foot for this so you can see it's pleated, kind of, instead of gathered. But anyway. I gotta open this. With fabric and video games. See? We have a lot in common, you and I. I gotta tape this. I really have to change out the craft paper on this table. It's getting a little ratty. I keep leaning on the corner here, and so like these corners keep breaking. Oh, and to be fair, I think what they actually did when I was at the opera was all the corners are taped. And I did this weird thing where I didn't do that. Anyway. Why sneeze? Okay, I need this. So, though most of the huge amount of fabric I have is what I got from my grandma. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, when I was younger, I was stupid. I found a suitcase full of old fabric that my mother had used to make me dresses when I was little. And I lost track of it. I was so dumb. I was a really stupid kid. I did a lot of really stupid things, including not take care of things that I now would deem as precious. You know, and now that I think about it, the fabric that I'm working on right now with this skirt that has also been unfinished for about as long as that purple dress that I made, is from the same little quilt shop that I went to get that carousel fabric that I showed you yesterday. But yeah, this has remained unfinished for way too long, and all I need to do is a couple little things, and she's done. I think I could use a red. I'm gonna use a red. I have so many red zippers. Oh god, my nose! Why? I washed my face and everything. I'm all clean. Let's see, I'm mad to this day that my grandma gave her old mannequin to my cousin, who at the time said she wanted to do some sewing. Oh, and I'm guessing that they never followed through with that plan. Is that right? Like she tried for a little bit and then gave up, and now it's sitting somewhere in an attic. Yeah, and you know what she did with it? Put it at the entrance of her house to put jackets and whatever. Ah! Is it like a true dress form, or is it adjustable? Or is it a mannequin, like a display mannequin? There are different words for these things. Now I don't know where it even is because she changed houses. That is sad face. I'm a sad panda for you. I think it's a true dress form. God damn it! And to think you could have gotten that thing. For shame. For shame. Okay. Open that. All right. That is open. Sorry, we call it a mannequin here. What's the difference? So, well, you know, it's probably just vernacular depending on where you live. Whoa, that was loud wind. That is wind. Yeah, so the terminology is different. Like, when I first heard the word in Spanish for pattern, I was a little bit confused because it's patrón. And, like, patrón means el patrón. But then it's patrón for the pattern, so it's like, huh? But mannequin is like just a humanoid form in order to display finished pieces. A dress form is what's used in sewing and design. And that's really it. That is all. It's just English is weird. I guess all languages have their own little nuances and things. So, was I intending to put anything on this, or just maybe just some corset lacing in the back? Maybe that's all I was gonna do. There's no boning in this. There's no stabilizer in this. I don't know what I was thinking, but I think I made this, I started to make this, God, I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago. And it's just remained in this state for that long. So dumb. So dumb. So let me get that zipper. And I'm going to finish putting on the ruffle. and we can move on. I want to work with this fabric so much. I've already made things out of it. Okay, let's see. Do I have enough red zippers? Do you think I have enough red zippers? You think I have enough of them? These are all invisibles too. So this one came from, okay, that set, and then I got like a whole bunch. Oh, there is a green one. What do you think, green or red? I have so many red, and I don't want to use the one that I don't have. I only have like the one color. I don't know what I was thinking when I got this many red zippers. Let's see. The dark one looks nice. I think I'll use the dark one. And of course, they're all extra long. Because why not? Alright. Put that away. I have so many. So many zippers. Oops, I missed one. There's a wayward pink zipper here. I missed it. Okay. Oh, that fabric next. I mean, after the winter dress, and then the dress with the fabric they gave you. You have to use the red zipper every time there's red in the print. I don't make the rules. I just recite them. Oh, yes. I actually really like this maroon kind of color too, so I think that would look really nice. Alrighty. Let us see. So this is a high-waisted skirt. This pattern comes from number 3. Otomino Sewing number 3. Did I mark where the zipper goes? That would be helpful. It's usually like 6 or 7 inches below the waistline. Like, as a rule. Kind of. It also depends on the size, but let's see here. We'll do it at 7. Just for funsies. Mark it right here. Ooh, I cut right through. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna mark it the same place. So we have this even. Where did it go? Oh, here. It's like way below there. I wonder if it's the holidays or something. It's been, or people forgot about me. Or maybe it's not that interesting. See, I have all these weird dark thoughts going through my head right now. I'm like, well, I'm glad Minty's here, but there's nobody else right now. Should that really even matter? I mean, it kind of does, because they want you to have, like, a lot of viewers, but I don't know. I really think I should just focus on my work, and if people want to come in, then they come in. I get so discouraged by the numbers. It happens every time. When I did singing in Second Life for a year or so, making a little money on the side from tips in virtual money, but actual money too, because it was transferable. And every time it was only like a few people in there, I'd get so discouraged, and I have to tell myself that it really doesn't matter that much. Just do your thing and have fun doing it, you know? Why does my brain do this? My brain is so weird. Alright, I'm gonna put aside Mr. Blue. I'm gonna finish this. Ow, why is it so itchy? I know I have red. I know I have red. Ah! I'm pretty sure I have red. What is this nonsense? Oh yeah, there it is. It just took me a minute. Okay, and then red. Yeah, that's red. Okay. Cool. Dooby doo. And I already put away my cone holder, but I'll bring it back out. So, I was kind of a brat yesterday. I can share. I want to finish my thesis so badly so I can start my long list of projects. I know it's a problem, right? I know this. I know this feeling. When things take you away from the thing you really want to do, it's frustrating. Anyway, I was such a brat last night. I don't know if you remember, I told you my boyfriend had an event and it was very, very important to him. I guess I didn't realize how important it was to him because I felt like I was going out of my way to go to this event to support him without knowing how important it really was. And so I kind of already was in a bad mood, and then I end up having to drive there in traffic, and then I get yelled at by the parking attendant who wouldn't let me just park and get a parking pass close to the building. She had to make me like park a half a mile away so I could walk to the event and get the parking pass, and by then I was just so angry that I was seriously considering going home and not even caring. But then after kind of brooding a little bit and just sticking with it, I was in such a bad bratty mood. My boyfriend later said how much it meant to him that I was there and he appreciated it, and I was just like, oh well, now I feel bad that I was all pissed off for stupid reasons. I have moods, you know, like some people do. It happens. Yeah, he's a really sweet guy and he's super patient with me. I'm honestly surprised he puts up with me for as much as he does. So, he's an awesome guy. Still hasn't proposed, but what are you gonna do? Wait. Okay. Oh gosh, my nose. There's no reason for it to be this itchy. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna wear this dress this year. I thought it would be a fun tradition to have like a different Christmas dress that I make every year. That'd be kind of cute. Oh wow, that is spot on. I just guessed on where I was gonna end my stitching, and that's exactly where it ended. I had it up on this side so I couldn't actually see it. Well, go me. So let's see. Let's turn this around like this. You can sort of see. So did you mention what you were going to be doing for the holidays? Did I ask you yet? I think I want to overlock this, so I need to take this out. I won't do much. I'm going to London next week and then just stay at home during Christmas. Oh, that sounds so nice. Just staying at home. I am a homebody, so staying at home is like the best. 'Cause then you can just hang out, play video games, not have to worry about being anywhere. It's a wonderful day off of quiet, solace, and all the things that you want to do. Although London sounds pretty cool too. Never been there. Would like to. I hear it's kind of a mess right now. I'm kind of scared because there was a shooting. Oh, a stabbing. The stabbing thing happened, yeah. And it's not the first time I heard of this sort of thing happening there, but that doesn't make it prevalent. It doesn't make it like it happens all the time, because we, of course, in the United States, we have a problem with mass shootings. One could say all the time, but that's not exactly an accurate statement. It's just that it happens a lot that it makes the news, and then it makes you think that it happens more often than it actually does. Let's see, I'm gonna finish this bottom hem once I am closing that. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do the rest of this up. Oh, I almost forgot to take off the little thing that catches all the things. Good thing I didn't do that. There we go. Okay. There. Alright, I think it's time to put in a zipper. It's time to do this. It's time to do this. Ooh. You know, I think something else occurred to me too, that there a way to add, let me see now, on Instagram to add more links on your, like, bio or something? Log in. Yes, that's me. Let's see. Do I have to put in the whole address? Probably. I'm gonna just take the time to do this real quick. Let's see. Twitch. Yes, I'm streaming. Let's try this. It's gonna automatically play. Don't do it. And then, yeah, my WordPress is there. YouTube's. Let's get the YouTube going. Let's see here. YouTube. And it's Belle. I have no idea if that's actually going to work. So now what does my profile look like? Just a hot mess. I know there's a way to do this. I've seen it. Do I have to use like HTML or something? Gosh darn it. How do I, oh. Edit profile. Let's see. Instagram bio links. Oh, bye, Minty. Thanks for coming. No problem. Good luck on your thesis. I thought there was a way to do this. Let's see. Would be bracket URL equals. Remember? Oh God, do I not remember? Oh, I don't remember. URL, HTML, code, oh, crap. Hypertext. Oh, jeez. I am a dumbass. Wow, it's been that long? It's been that long. Hyperreference. Is that gonna work? I don't even know. okay. That's cool. How to add multiple links. Oh, hey. Oh my gosh. I actually have 3 people looking at me right now. Hello. Do I know? Sometimes it doesn't give me accurate, like, numbers, so. I know Minty had to go. I was just trying to figure out how to add multiple links to my Instagram. Ugh. So here we are. I'm finishing up this project. I'm gonna put a zipper in this dress. It's gonna have a corset lacing in the back. I'll need to find some red. Oh, hello! Why, hello! Liz Von Vies. Hi! I sew too! Yay! What do you sew, my friend? Liz Von Vies? Or is it Liz Von Villas? Because I pronounce the double L in, like in a Spanish kind of way. So, put the zipper in. Oh, that means I need to change it again. Hard L's. Liz Von Villas. I sew vintage-inspired clothing, mostly for myself. That's amazing. Do you also stream? Do you do the streaming thing? I require... Oh, come on. Really? Unless I put it back. Ruh-roh. Well, somewhere, I don't really yet, but I've been thinking about it. My friend at Pin Up Playtime is a streamer. Wonderful. I haven't heard of them, but I think that is amazing. I'm always looking for other streamers that do this sort of thing. So I would be willing to check them out. And also, I have a little conundrum right now that I can't seem to find my invisible zipper foot. Somewhere. It's somewhere. It's gotta be in here. Oh, hey, look, there's my invisible zipper foot. Look at that. I put it in the smart place. Hello, fine people, and welcome. Hello, Omni. How are you today, my love? Now! Now! Stay! Get in there. I cannot see Facebook chat. That is one thing that I do not get to see. For some reason it doesn't, because it's not like a chat system, so it's a comment system. I am guessing that's probably what the problem is. So I can only see chat from YouTube and from Twitch. Mi madre said hello. Aww. She could go to the YouTube channel or she could go to Twitch to chat with me. I say hello back. Hello, madre. Okay. So, let's see. Liz, new follower, Liz. It's awesome. Thank you so much again for following. What era of vintage clothing do you like to make? I pretty much like just about everything, so there are no wrong answers. Oh, we need to help her set up Twitch app on her phone. Okay, we can do that. Definitely can do that. Clap for Liz! Yay, clap! Oh no, my zipper! Ah. Oh, that's interesting. These zippers that I have do not have stoppers on them. So don't unzip them all the way. I gravitate towards the 30s through the 50s. Those are my favorite eras too. I like the 50s new look style. And of course I like the 30s is very classy as well. It's just that they're all pretty fun. So yes, I do like. I like it. Let's see if we can get this to work. Let's see where my seam allowance is. It's like way up here. Is there a stopper on this? Yeah, there kind of is. Let's see. I must away. Happy stream. Okay, bye-bye. And do you sew those kinds of things too, or are you more into Lolita sewing? I have sewn just about everything you can think of. Lately I've been more focused on Lolita sewing, but I am always up for suggestions. So, and I have just, oh god, so many patterns, vintage patterns. I've made children's clothing from that era too, because I just like the way that children's clothing used to look. Also, is that drawing up there yours? Is that your drawing up there? It's beautiful. Thank you, and yes it is. It is. I decided to spend a stream practicing some illustration, and I actually have it on the wall over here behind me. So I haven't used my markers in forever, and I felt they were being neglected. So I thought, you know what? Today I'm gonna draw something. I like fashion illustration. I have gone to school since 2002 was my first year at FIDM in Los Angeles, and I continued my education later here in New Mexico in Santa Fe at Santa Fe Community College. So I just finished my first semester teaching as an instructor of production sewing. And so I love to teach sewing in all forms, and so just right, like my passion it has been Lolita, but and which we're trying to find a new term to call it, because there are some people that don't really understand when we say it's not Nabokov or anything kinky, it's just called that. So we have to figure out what to call it. But yeah, Lolita fashion, if you're familiar with it, is that Alice in Wonderland kind of Victorian-esque is my focus, but I have done medieval and Renaissance. I've done costumes. I apprenticed with the Santa Fe Opera as a stitcher and learned a lot. I did costumes for film and television briefly, you know, just to get my feet wet, and I found out I didn't really like how clicky it was. And then so I decided to start my own LLC, and here I am. I make things, I do things on commission base, and design things from scratch sometimes. recently got contacted by a company called Modes for You to do a collaboration with some fabric that they sent me for free, so I just do all kinds of things. And mostly, I figured since I talk out loud a lot when I'm working, I'm like, I might as well put a camera on and just like talk through what I'm doing randomly. I have YouTube tutorials that I walk through how to interpret the patterns in Japanese and everything. But lately I've really enjoyed just like doing my thing and talking through what I'm doing so that people can learn stuff. So there's all kinds of little tricks and things that I've picked up over the 20 years now that I've been doing this. I can't believe it's been that long. One person once asked me when I told them I've been doing it for that long, they were like, what, did you start when you were 3? I'm like, I know I look young, but I'm not that young. I promise. I started when I was a senior in high school. So I picked out these things from the closet that have been sitting around unfinished for far too long, and I decided I'm just gonna get them out of the way, finish them, and, you know, oh no, you're blown away, oh no. Well, you know, pleased to impress, I suppose, but no, don't be. It's all just acquired skill over many years, and I guess I have good genes too, so there's that. But yeah, I love teaching. I love it. It's so much fun to see like the little light bulb go off in people's eyes of, oh, I had no idea you could do that, and I'm like, isn't that fun? That is what I live for. Okay, we're gonna put on the other side. Other side. Other side here. I think that's gonna be pretty much the same. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, so the thing with this though is it's on the other side now, so I could do one of two things. I can start from the top or I can start from the bottom. If you wanted to keep it even, usually what you're supposed to do is start from the same spots. So like when you're doing things like darts, you know, you start from the bottom, end at the top. Don't do it the other way around, or don't do it opposite of each other. Try to keep it consistent. Little things like that. So because this is on the other side, let me see if I can do this here. I'm gonna have to get this kind of all situated, because there are 2 grooves on the invisible zipper foot, and it's there for a reason. You're supposed to switch sides. Okay, let me just stop it. Stop it. You stay. There. Okay, now, and you always start with your needle down. That way, if you need to adjust something, it's not gonna go anywhere. I like to tell people that. It's a very helpful tip. It's like, don't mess around with stuff up here, trying to even things out in your edges. Just get the corner that you're gonna start at, put it down, set the needle down, and then you adjust as you go. I love teaching too. I really want to get into teaching sewing soon. I don't have a professional background in sewing or fashion, but I'm a graphic designer and illustrator. Awesome! I have lately been very obsessed with watching illustrators. So I adore watching people at their craft like that. Basically, watching anybody at their craft is a thing I enjoy a lot. Especially when they're at a level that I am not, and so I can admire and appreciate their skill. But yeah, I've recently gotten a little bit obsessed with gouache paints, and I've briefly used gouache, very briefly. But there has been this set of paints, and they've been reviewed by various YouTubers, and recently I ended up like, well, if I got this set of gouache paints, And then I tried fashion illustration, so I watched a fashion illustrator using gouache, not of the same paint palette that I want, because it's more of a beginner palette, but just so that I could see how gouache works and how I might be able to use it. It's a problem. I have a problem with stationery. Stationery and art supplies. Yeah, I need to get them.
One option I found is Michael's on Wyoming Boulevard Northeast. Is that the one you want?
Go away, Siri.
Great. I can call that location or get directions. Which would you like?
Shut up.
Okay.
What did I say that was even remotely close to what the magic words are for that particular thing? Oh my god. That was so random. I know. Oh, hey, Moob. How you doing? Hi. Can I stuff this all over there? Oh. Don't wanna. Okay, somehow I'm gonna get this working here. Just don't go anywhere. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Seriously though, I just want to finish this dress because I want to move on to my winter dress design that I already started putting together while having to try to mull over how I'm going to construct the skirt, because that skirt is super structured. I mean, I kind of specialize in the casual stuff, so there are a lot of cosplayers in the makers section, makers and crafters section, that like go all out on creating amazing designs. And my thing is more of like efficiency sewing, so it's not home sewing, it's like factory sewing. I want to complete things that can be worn every day, that can be made really quickly, which is why you see a lot of that stuff in like my Etsy store. So it's like everyday kind of wearable Lolita is my thing. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. Move, thanks for the view. It's been kind of slow since yesterday, so I wasn't sure what to make of that, and I was trying not to get discouraged about it. Trying to keep this within the overlock here. Okay, hang on. Almost there, almost there. Okay, that is the end. Right, good. We are, I'm making myself a Christmas dress. Do. That's been sitting in my closet for 5 years, unfinished. Because reasons, I don't know. Dear God, please let me have put this together properly. I did! Hey! Yay! I did it! Oh, it even almost matches up. That's pretty good. I don't care too much about this. I just want it to be finished. It probably should also be pressed. I think the red zipper is a nice touch. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, Grace! Hi! Did Liz leave us, or is Liz still there? She's my new friend. So, and yeah, you can use long zippers like this. All you need to do is do a bar tack somewhere maybe 1.5 inches below where it's supposed to end, which is actually like right up here. So like right here. And then you cut it off. Bartek time! Bartek! Alright. Yay, you're still there! I don't know, it's been really weird lately where it's not actually telling me how many people are actually on, so I'm like, well, now that it says there's 2, and I know there's 2 other confirmed people chatting at me, so who's actually still here? I don't know, it's kind of a crapshoot. I was just talking about this too with Minty, and I was telling her how I try not to get discouraged when I don't see like really high numbers. It's not like I get high numbers. I just get like maybe on average 4 or 5 people watching the channel. But sometimes it's pretty discouraging when you see a big fat 0 and I'm like, okay. And then like sometimes that's a lie and like there's actually people there, but it's not telling me an accurate number, so I don't know. I don't know things. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Alright, so I'm gonna put to make a Bartek, you need to make the stitch length to practically nothing. So it just goes back and forth. So I'm gonna do it with like right here. Yeah, we'll just do it right there. Let's see here. Does it need to be wider? Probably a little wider. I'm gonna make it wide. I'm just gonna make it wide. So that's safe. Nice. It says 3 viewers. Oh, well now it does say 3 viewers. I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop messing with my brain. It's no fun. Alright, so, oh, hey. Do you ever wear Lolita fashion or you just sew it? Oh no, I do wear it. I haven't been wearing it lately because, one, it's like cold and also holidays and I'm just coming up with a whole bunch of excuses which aren't very good. I have a friend coming over today too and we may or may not be streaming, but I thought maybe it would be wiser to just, you know, not dress kind of nuts. Not that I think it's nuts. It's not really that nuts. It's just eccentric. But, I don't know. Yes, I do sometimes wear it on stream. I have tried more often than not to wear it while I'm streaming. Just lately I've been like kind of tired, I think. And it's a little bit of effort to put together. Also, Grace, Liz here is another sewist. And, we were just talking about what she makes. She makes vintage clothing for herself, which I love. Now I want to make vintage clothing on the channel. And I assume you've used those old patterns as well. How do you find the instructions for the old patterns? I'll sport one maybe. I mean, hey, Moob, you know, men are not exempt from wearing Lolita dresses. That is actually a thing that happens a lot. So, if you want to. And there's also the male version of Lolita called Kodona or Oji. I've been trying to get, I mean, Bernardo already said that he would be interested in wearing it. So, in wearing like the male version, maybe something more Regency. I love the Regency period, especially those coats that they had. I thought that was very, very sexy. Let's see. Yes, I now need a zipper foot, like a traditional zipper foot. In my box. Gotcha. Oh, come back. I don't know what it was, but looked important. Oh, broken button. I don't even know I have that broken button. Oh yes. Oh yes. You steal my chair? This cat steals my chair every chance he gets. Yes? Yes, you're adorable. Let's see. I actually mostly use reproduction patterns. I have used a couple of scanned originals, and yes, the instructions are pretty sparse, but I'm experienced enough that they weren't so bad. That's kind of how I am as well. I tried to walk through how to read For pattern drafting especially, these books have basic diagrams that are all in metric, and because of my experience in pattern drafting, these are pretty easy for me to interpret, and if I just show people how to do it, it's not as intimidating anymore. That's what I like to do. And then I go through like how to put it together. And it helps a lot when you've been doing it long enough that some things are just sort of natural. And then you can pass that on, that wisdom, to your Padawans. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit here. Oh, wait, what am I doing? My nose has been itching. I'm so sorry. I keep touching my nose. It's really not couth. It is not couth. Cal, I need my chair. Down. It's just water, so let's get down, down, down. Thank you. Will, what do you think? Stop it! I'm not doing that. Stop. Stop it. I'm gonna tell Omni that you made me cry. He will not be happy. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to put it on the other side. Da 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 do 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 da da da. So stupid. Okay. Okay, so anyway, about those vintage patterns, I find the seam allowances annoying because they're so wide. They're so big. Lately in commercial patterns, the standard seam allowance has been, I'm going to say, a half an inch, which is actually what they teach you in fashion design school. And it's hilarious because a factory traditionally will do it at 3/8 or 1 centimeter because everybody else in the world uses metric. Also, it's 1 centimeter, and that pretty much equals to 3/8. But also, they didn't necessarily have multi-sizing in their patterns. So unless you know how to grade a pattern, good luck, or you don't have the right size and you can't actually use it. I don't want to see him frown with that mustache. 5/8 inch. 5/8 is pretty standard for home sewing patterns. Yeah, and I don't like it. Factory work. Factories do 3/8 or less, especially with the neckline. For some reason, a lot of those patterns have like the same seam allowance for a neckline, and it's like that curve is so tight you cannot do a 5/8 seam allowance. So I always change it and I trim it down. I also used to work in a factory, which is another little tick box of mine. And I learned a lot about production sewing and sewn garment manufacture. Okay, I think we're almost there. God. Okay, I'll eventually have to press this. Oh, well, my interior lining here is white. So I'm gonna have to finish this with white. Oh, come on. one of the things I love teaching, because I had to figure this out for myself and nobody could teach this to me, was how to finish anything that has a full lining in it when it has a zipper. Oh my god, it was so beautiful when I finally learned how to do it. It was like, this is like the professional finish. Oh, I felt so good. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Now, the thing is, I think I was stupid, but I might still be able to work with it. So, I closed this up before applying the finishing edge on the lining, so we're gonna just work with this. I'm gonna use, let's see, it's gonna be on this side, so I need to make it on this side now. I'm gonna just walk it over the teeth just in case. I don't want to break my needle. Okay. I can probably move it one more. Alright. That should be good. We're gonna just take this bit. I think we're gonna be fine. I think you could do it either way, before you close it or after. It's really just about getting the inside out part right. And it's still achievable. My god, I can't believe I'm actually finally finishing this dress. It's been too long. I do need to move this though. Move it down. This needs to be pressed. It's getting caught in the teeth. Oh wait, no, is that where I ended it? That is where I ended it? No. Is it? Oh gee, I guess it is. I went up like a little bit. Okay, that's alright. That'll be enough. That's fine. Okay. Man, I can't wait till this is done. Are you working on anything right now, Liz? Are you like in between projects? Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. What other styles do you do regularly? Well, we were just talking about that, I think before you came in, and I don't do them regularly. I have made, in the past, Renaissance costumes. I've made some retro costumes, children's costumes, or not children's costumes, but children's clothing from the 50s and 60s. But, like, my thing is usually just doing Lolita that I can wear. So that's mainly where my focus is. But I have done just all kinds of things in the past. And also men's clothing, steampunk clothing, as a matter of fact. I loved making vests for distinguished gentlemen. I always thought that was pretty fun to put together. I made the War Doctor vest. That was actually very, very cool. We actually took a pattern and modified it. And then another gentleman had a steampunky vest ordered from us when I was still with my partner at her cosplay shop, because he does hot air balloons and he wanted to dress snazzy for it. So we made him a double-breasted vest where he can, and he also ordered a pocket watch from us so he could complete the look, and I thought that was super cool. Kind of like Doc Brown from Back to the Future Part 3. So that's who he reminded me of anyway. Cool, I've only ever sewn a pillow in my initials. That's a start. That's more than a lot of people get to do. Did you use a machine or did you sew it by hand? And did you do it in grade school or as an adult? Sewed it too far down, but we will make do. Yeah, I did. Oh, that's okay. Let's see. Get my razor here. I think that's pretty even now. I think I want it to be this way. When are we playing Destiny again, Move? Are you down? Or are you busy? Oof. Really? Oh, as soon as I get over being sick, I'm going to sleep at like 8 p.m. and it sucks. It does suck. It's too early. It's too early. You can't get things done. Play games. Right. Almost done. It just needs some finishing touches. But it's very pretty. Oh, you know what? I even have... So, let's see. One thing... I don't need to top stitch, so I think I'm done with the sewing part. Aw, sorry to hear that you're sick. Oh, Grace. How are you doing, by the way, Grace? I guess it was a little bit higher. That's okay. So the back of this skirt has, or is it the front of the skirt? I think it's the back of the skirt. It's supposed to have some corset lacing here. So I even have some green, a ton of green. Ba-do-ba-doo, ba-do-ba-doo-boo. I think I was gonna line this with some, oh, you know, I guess I could do that. I do have some red lace, maybe applique. Do I have any applique? So I did dye all this green, some of this. I don't know if I actually have applique though. I just have black. Oh, I have this, but this is supposed to be inside of a seam. Oh, nuts! Unless I covered it or something, but I don't know. I guess I didn't dye any red. Oh, hey, where did this come from? Ha! Like, I have so much stuff in here that I didn't know I had. Isn't that always the case? Oh my god. No. Okay, so I have this green ribbon that I think is perfect for lacing, corset lacing. I'm okay. Thankfully, I've gotten over my cold. My MRI came back all clear. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Very happy to hear that. Just wearing me out. Yeah, being sick is no fun. None at all. So let's see. I just want to see what it looks like. Oh, and I should probably actually finish these ends. Got my lighter. And this one. Now it won't fray. I got the silliest Christmas fabric to make a dress out of, but that's kind of who I am. I am not above wearing this sort of thing, so this is going to be my Christmas outfit this year. I think it's this one. They're not exactly aligned, so I'm just kind of guesstimating every 3 loops or so. Might be able to, I don't know if that's actually going to look good if I do, nah, it's not. Maybe? Cute. Wait a minute. What did I do? Why would you do that? There we go. Do we have it now? Wow, I actually ended up finishing another thing that's been left unfinished in my closet. That is so cute. Yes, I would love to get, I'm sure we're going to get lots of pictures. I am sure of it. So that is going to be super fun. I'm just going to tie it right now. Wait, I did that wrong. Right over left. And bow tie. Over this way. Ta-da! Okay. That's super cute. Alright, so I still have to do... I think what I might do is I won't hem the inside. This really is just for me, so I'm not going to care so much about the perfect finishing. So I'm just going to overlock the interior. I should probably, I am definitely going to press it. I don't know if I should top stitch it though. So weird. I thought I had like a Venice lace that was dyed red, that I had dyed a whole bunch of different things red, and one of them was like an applique Venice. Is it in here? Maybe? No. No. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. Again with the sneezing! Again with the sneezing! I don't know what I did. I don't know if I ever even had it. I may not. I may not have. So. Thank you. Oh, it's just so silly. I sneeze so often, or I feel like I sneeze so often on stream. It's just so annoying. Ugh. Finish this edging, this lining part. And I think I'm just going to leave it overlocked. I'm not gonna do a rolled hem or anything. I should open this up though before I start. Definitely needs to be pressed. Definitely needs to be pressed. Okay. Yeah, you know, I would love to post the final dress with me being worn, with it being worn by me and everything on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll probably end up seeing it there. see, is this okay? It's not too tight. Could probably be loosened a little bit. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh, the trials and tribulations of using a serger or an overlock machine, but especially the home machine version. Like, you constantly have to fiddle with the tensions. Stop moving. Stop it! This music makes me want to play Stardew Valley. Haven't finished it. I don't even think I got very far in it. I love the Harvest Moon games, so I thought that I would instantly become obsessed. And I kind of was for all of a few days, and then life happens. You know how it is. Oh, all the games that I want to play and never have any time for. Okay. So we got this. We're going to do some pressing now. Let's see, how far, is that where it ends? Yeah, that's where it ends. That's a nice finish. I'm really happy with this. And to think, I think I was dithering on what kind of lace to put on here, but honestly, I think it's just fine. This is just for me. It's just to wear something festive when we go visit family during Christmas time. The other Christmas dress that I made is more elaborate, so I like really went all out on that one, and this one's a little more simple. Let's see. Yes, I should probably bring out my pad here. My ironing pad, which is awesome. So now I don't have to like lug around or set up an ironing board, which I find super useful. Let's just put this aside a little. And I also have a sleeve board that I can use. Oh, everything fell. I broke it. It's broken. Alright, so with the sleeve board, I'm going to press the zipper open a little. Did I turn it down? No. There it goes. So, my friend Liz, do you have an Instagram with your artworks? I would love to see what you do. Unless she's not there anymore. Maybe she just GTFO'd. She bounced, yo. No, I don't know that. too close to the teeth. What in the... what? What in the hell is that? Do I hear a cat making noise? Something happened. Okay. On the inside, I think the inside's pretty okay, but I do not want it to catch, which is why the inside is usually just attached to the seam allowance itself. I'm gonna do some swing tacks though. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, it's one of those days where all you want to do is play video games. It's kind of a problem. What's under here? Oh. There it is. I was playing Final Fantasy XIV and basically leveling up one of my various jobs that I have. I'm a white mage usually, but then I've gotten into mining because I want to make jewelry, so I'm also a goldsmith, but I also like to make clothes, so I'm a weaver in the game as well. And it's basically tailoring, and what else do I do? Botanist, so that I can get fibers, so that I can make cloth, so that I can make clothes. Oh gee, there's no end to my insanity. Dresses in 2 days though. I'm pretty proud of myself. Of course they were already like mostly finished, but at least I'm finishing them. Oh, this was like a panel skirt or something. Interesting. Only just realized that. That's how long it's been. I used to play Final Fantasy XI. Oh, you just got the new Jedi Fallen Order. You want to go home and play it? But you played Final Fantasy XI for like a month? I also used to play Final Fantasy XI back in the day. Gee, you know, I just realized I think that came out before EverQuest 2 did. And it was very impressive. I was an EverQuest person. The original EverQuest. Started playing back in 1998. I had to learn very quickly how to update my computer with a Voodoo 2 video card just so that I could play it. And for some reason it worked on my mom's work computer, and that was like my first foray into actually playing the game. So I managed to like get it to work there. Didn't understand why it wasn't working on our big family computer until I was told, well, you don't have a 3D rendering card. I'm like, okay, how do I do this? I need this. So out of a perceived necessity, I taught myself how to add components to my computer so that it can do the things I want it to do, like play video games, because, you know, that's important. But that was how I got started in being able to build computers, which is pretty fun. I like that I can look at a motherboard and know where things go and fix it. My computer is a Frankenstein's monster, though, because it has so many hard drives in it, and it can handle it. I actually have a really good power supply, a really good motherboard, and it's a Core i7 processor, but I think I've got too many hard drives in there. And just because, you know, I have a lot of stuff that I've accumulated over the years. Oh, hey, it closes really nicely. All right, this is done. Yay, Christmas dress. I have a new Christmas dress. All right, let's see. I forgot how to Roman numeral. Oh, Final Fantasy 14 XIV, yes. So that's cool too. That's the one that I've been playing because as an EverQuest person, my standards tend to be in the immersion aspect of MMOs. So while I understand that Warcraft could be that way, sort of, I was not impressed by the graphics. The better the graphics, the more I gravitated towards it. So I was into EverQuest at first, which was very polygony, and then I found out about Final Fantasy XI, so I started playing that because their character models are beautiful. And then I think later the next year, in November or something like that, EverQuest 2 came out. I was all about EverQuest 2 because they had bump mapping and shadows and lighting, and I'm like, yes, this is what I want. I basically just wanted to pretend it was real life. And that gave me the ability to do that better than World of Warcraft, which was more, I think, of a strategic kind of game. EverQuest was definitely more of exploratory sort of experience. Yeah, this should fit me. Okay, and then it just needs some tightening back here. Of course, this dress form is a little smaller than I am now, which makes me kind of sad, but that is how life works. All right, I'm gonna bring her over here so you can see. Wow, it was amazing 15 years ago. Yes, it was. I felt like there was a lot of vitriol between WoW players and EverQuest players. Like, they were always arguing on which one was better. And it's like, guys, can't we all just get along? We're all gamers, right? Okay. So this was probably designed to have a shirred panel in the back, but I did not really do that right, and I wasn't going to take it apart to be able to do that right. So I'm just leaving it as is with a corset lacing instead. Oops. Okay, but that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Can you see? Can you see? Let's get this. My remote changed because they updated stuff, so it's like all wonky now. But anyway, here she is. This is a new skirt with the corset lacing in the back. I think that looks pretty nice. I love the high-waisted skirt. because it's like keeps everything tucked in where you're all puffy. You don't want it to show. So it's adjustable, and I feel like it could use something. Definitely use something. Mostly here in the front. Let's see. This needs some swing tacks to keep it down on the sides, which I'll end up putting on later. But I think that looks pretty cute. Yay! Thank you! Alright, what time is it? It is 2:30, and my friend may or may not be showing up soon, so this is usually the time that I take a break. I may or may not be back, depending on how shy my friend is. But before I go, maybe I could just do up a little ribbony thing. What do I have in here? I got a gold ribbon I could put in the front. I need like a super wide ribbon. And I've got green, but I think red, or maybe both. Let me see. How should we embellish this? Because it needs something. Let's see, I've got my ribbon here. So many boxes full of stuff. Oh, hey, I still have some of this left. So this is a wired ribbon that I made a bow out of for the previous Christmas dress. I think I would have to finish these ends with like glue or something. I might be able to do something. I'm not sure what yet. I don't know. But I do have this wired ribbon that I could make some kind of pin or brooch out of. So there's that. I'll put it back here so you can see that's that one. And then I do have a green. It is about the same as the lacing in the back. I do have this green. It's a double-faced ribbon. It's very soft. Something like 2, 3, like that. I don't know yet. Maybe on the sides, down here. Just bows everywhere. It's gonna be exploding in bows. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't explode it in bows. I used to have red, and I think I ran out when we were making other things with it. But red would be ideal right about now. Maybe even like a gold. I have a tiny red. Tons of black and yellow and oh, you know, I should probably bring one of these guys out because I need to make a head bow for my pink and plaid client. Do I have exactly this much? It's not double-faced. So I have this much ribbon left. That might be cute. be actually really cute to put little ribbons. Maybe both red and green? I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm gonna leave these out and I'm gonna mull over this. Wow. I get to look at this pretty skirt. So, you guys, I'm gonna take my break now. We'll see if my friend comes over, and we may or may not see you later, as I've already said like a million times before, but thanks for joining me this far. Maybe we'll see you later, and if not, tomorrow or whenever I'm doing streaming. I try to stream a lot, so bye for now, and I'll see you in about an hour.